welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're doing well today. Turn this camera this way just a little, if I can. Maybe you can still see my hands that way. Excuse me, somebody might have a solar plexus blockage. For real, for real. For some reason I'm feeling tired today. I think it's just emotional. A lot of emotions coming out, and that just, it's exhausting to have too many emotions. Look what I found after the Gemini reading yesterday. A light bulb. Or was it Sagittarius? Whatever the second reading I did yesterday was, I think it was Gemini. I got this light bulb. It was sitting over here. I didn't know it. That may or may not mean something to you if you have a Gemini in your chart, or if you're dealing with one. Just a heads up that I did find that after the reading, or it might be for this reading. For some reason, I'm doing the book before I even find out who it's for. This is a book called Whatever You Are, Be a Good One by Lisa Congdon. And it came open to this. There is a sacredness in tears. Remember I was just talking about emotion? They are not a mark of weakness, but of power. They speak more eloquently than 10,000 tongues. They are the messengers of overwhelming grief, of deep contrition, and unspeakable love. Washington Irving. There are no impossible obstacles. There are just stronger and weaker wills. Jules Verne. So, whoever you are, you've been crying, I think, or you've had a good cry recently, and it might be because of some obstacles. Spirit is saying that tears are not a sign of weakness, that they speak more eloquently than 10,000 tongues. They are the messengers of overwhelming grief, of deep contrition, and unspeakable love. And there are no impossible obstacles. There are just stronger and weaker wills. So it just depends on what you decide. Is this going to be something that I'm going to dedicate my time and energy to and not give up? All right, Spirit, who might this message be for now? Who have we got a message for this morning, Spirit? May we see. Sagittarius, it looks like it's you. Yep. Sagittarius it is. Sagittarius it is. Okay, and we did have that full moon last night. That thing was so powerful, so powerful. It's been an emotional week for me so far. Woo-wee. Okay, let's see how Spirit's working in the virtues in Sagittarius right now. What virtues are you trying to help Sagittarius with? Joy. Spirit wants you to have joy. I've got some ashes on my arm somehow. Honesty. So you had to get honest about something, huh? Responsibility and gratitude. I mean, I can't imagine that you wouldn't be honest. But maybe you hide things. I know I have a tendency to hide things that I don't want to talk about. But when you have to get honest, you're either getting honest with yourself or with others, or both. So somehow you're having to choose to praise God in all things. You're having to be honest, tell the truth no matter what. Mama used to say, tell the truth and let the Lord love you. Responsibility. You're having to be responsible also, and you have gratitude. Overall, you have gratitude. Beautiful. I mean, this is awesome, Sagittarius. I think Spirit's doing a good work in your life. What do you want to do next, Spirit? Get a prayer, Spirit says. Prayer for Sagittarius, Spirit. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. So you're wanting to be an instrument of God's peace. And this is a very, very big responsibility. But Spirit's giving you joy with this, honesty with this. You're being responsible and you're being grateful. You can't ask for any more than that. All right, let's see what the Oracle would say. Instant Magic Oracle, what would you say to Sagittarius? May I see, please? Message for Sagittarius, Spirit. The element of air blows out the old and in the new. Think about what you wish to release and what you wish to call in. Write a list of the things that no longer bring you happiness, because you're trying to find your joy, remember? You're having to be honest about this stuff too. Face east and burn them. Write a list of the things that no longer bring you happiness. Face east and burn them. And then write down all the joys you wish the magical winds to blow in your direction. So you might be dealing with an air sign for sure, because this is about the element of air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And there are things in your life that no longer bring you happiness. And so Spirit is encouraging you to rid yourself of these things by writing them down, facing east, and burning the list. Okay? Okay. All right, Spirit. How are you working in the sign of Sagittarius? Spirit said you get Tarot first, and you use the black deck. So that's what I'm going to do. How are you working in Sagittarius' life besides joy, honest? Oh, how are you working in Sagittarius' life with these virtues? Spirit, what is it that you're doing? Show us, please. Oh, about to have a wheel, baby. About to have a wheel. So you're going through some karma because of dishonesty, it looks like, or you're going through something because of dishonesty. Maybe you weren't being honest with yourself. Maybe you weren't being honest with others, but there's a wheel here. There's a wheel. All right, Spirit, talk to me about what you're doing for Sagittarius. How are you working? What is it that you're trying to say to Sagittarius? Sagittarius, look what came out. Time came out for you. This is about time. Wait, cycles, infinity. So somehow timing, divine timing. And this karmically driven wheel is about timing. Like you can't rush this wheel to turn one way or the other. Time is a factor. And only you is here. Only you, fixated, attached, and hypnotized. So somebody might be by themselves, or somebody could be thinking about only you, but there's a factor of time involved here somehow. Spirit wants you to focus on time today. And when I started this video, it was 11:11 when I started it. So this is about you being honest with yourself about time, joy, responsibility, and gratitude, and only you. All right. Anything you can tell us about time, Spirit? What would you like to say to Sagittarius about time? There's also distance and a second chance on the bottom of the deck. This is in reverse. The distance is in reverse. For some reason, barriers, remember the obstacles? Barriers, separation, and space. Time and space, for some reason, is significant. Time and distance. No second chance. Why are we not getting a second chance? All right, what about time and distance? Something is drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, and detaching. So it's time for distance, or for not to have it. Distance came out in reverse, but somebody is drifting. Okay, time and distance and drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, and detaching. Because somebody's been exhausted. This has worn somebody out. This is different. This is a very different reading. Time, distance, and drifting. Interesting. Maybe you feel overburdened by time and distance. And you're getting honest with yourself about something and how much responsibility you have here and gratitude. All right, I'm here and go one more time. One more time, Spirit, what is one more time? Beauty. Beauty came out. Charming, graceful, or luxurious. So, time, distance, and somebody's drifting to something beautiful, charming, graceful, or luxurious. But this is not going to be a chase. It's like, I'm not going to chase you. I'm not. I know that there's a divine time and an order of things. The universe works things out in its own time. If there is distance and somebody, this looks like to me that it's a relationship and somebody has drifted, or it could just be that you're changing with time. Something's going on here with time, distance, drifting, and beauty. And then we have chasing in reverse on the bottom of this deck. I'm not even sure how to take this message in another direction. Spirit, talk to me about the wheel. Why is the wheel here for Sagittarius? Because somebody has some lack or doubts. This wheel is about lack and doubts. Explain to me what you mean by that. Rebirth in the winter. And it came to me that somebody could be pregnant here and have the baby is due in the winter, and you're having lack or doubt about having this child because of time, distance, drifting, and beauty. Reunion, soul ties on the bottom of the deck. If this isn't about a real baby being born, it's about this relationship. Somebody doubts that this can be reborn. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in the winter, but you doubt that this can come back from whatever's happened here. This wheel is about you doubting. Like, you're going to reap what you sow. So if you've been sowing doubt, you're going to reap the rewards of that. This is a karmically driven wheel. You have to change your thinking here when it comes to this rebirth. What's going to happen, Spirit, with this rebirth for Sagittarius when it comes to the winter? What's the outcome going to be for this? The truth. That there's going to be forming structure and a solid foundation. So you're having to have patience probably with the time, because the timing is winter here. It's about a rebirth. And what's going to actually happen, you doubt that it can, or somebody does, but what's actually going to happen is that there's going to be forming of structure and a solid foundation. And you may live near the ocean. You're going to have a breakthrough, an epiphany somehow about this, and it's joy. It's going to bring you happiness, honesty. You're going to get honest with yourself, I think, about something, about your responsibility here, and gratitude. All right. I don't know what this is. It could definitely be a relationship for sure, but somebody's got to get on their feet. They got to get their legs up under them. And it's being indicated that time is a factor and that winter is here. All right. Why is distance here, Spirit? Because of an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that you might be dealing with. This is about, the distance is about the honesty. Getting honest about the distance. Oh, my throat chakra is trying to close. What's the honest truth? Why is the Ace of Swords here? This is clarity, truth coming in. This is the honesty. This is what you're getting honest about. And it's been, you've been in your head about it big time, Sagittarius. You have a lot of tabs open, baby. You need to close some of those tabs and give yourself a break from overthinking. Alright, Spirit, talk to me about the truth here. I'm not going to take that. I want good, strong answers only for Sagittarius. It's the truth about toxicity. Being bound and stuck in these old patterns of behavior. You're getting honest with yourself about distance. It's like, I have to keep my distance from toxicity. And that's why I think you doubt that this can be reborn, because you know the truth is that you have some toxicity and that you don't want to be bound to these patterns anymore. And this is your shadow side. This is your shadow side, Sagittarius. Why is drifting here? Because something's about to change. Somebody's about to be given some courage to change things. Somebody might be packing up their bags to move. Spirit's giving you the courage to change when it comes to this toxicity and being bound to these patterns. That's what drifting is. You want to get away from this toxicity because you want your life to have beauty, structure, and a solid foundation. But you doubt that you can have that. Why is beauty here? Because the beauty is that this is distance. The beauty is the distance, y'all. I can't make this shit up. The beauty is the distance because it's going to give you a time out to retreat for this situation to get the foundation that it needs. The distance is the beauty. The beauty is the distance. That's beautiful. Somebody has regrets though, or they're going to, and they're repressing these regrets, and it's trying to open here to apology and forgiveness. Maybe there needs to be an apology and some forgiveness here. This is a very beautiful reading, and it's just real cut and dry, Sagittarius. Anything else you want to say? Anything that Sagittarius needs to know about breaking free from these patterns of toxicity? Look, y'all, I can't make this up. Apology and forgiveness. There has to be an apology and then forgiveness. Somebody has a tattoo of a rose and some tattoo of some numbers. You may have an unshaven face. Yeah. There's got to be an apology and forgiveness. Or there's going to be guilt and sabotage. Somebody has a beautiful silhouette. Nice, beautiful shape. Your breasts somehow are standing out here to me. Your cleavage. People might think your cleavage is nice. You have pouty lips. You look like you're pouting with your suitcases in your hand and you're like, this ain't gonna change, so God's giving me the courage to change myself first. Remember? Alright, in fact, let's get those cards out and see if we can find out how this happened. Is that what you want to do, Spirit? How did this happen to Sagittarius, Spirit? Ooh. Stop trying to control everything, Sagittarius. Somebody's been trying to control everything. That's how this happened. Alright, well, what's being hidden? What's being hidden? Give me good, strong answers only, please, from the universe for Sagittarius. Whoa, baby! That's what's up. Bare their fucking soul. Secretly, somebody wants to bare their soul. Or maybe they have been bearing their soul secretly to somebody. Walk away. Just walk away and get hot and sweaty, work out, and grow old as fuck together. So maybe you like to work out, and you like to work out with this person. Alright, what's being shown? Good, strong answers only, please, from the universe. That was floppy energy. I'm not going to take it. If it was meant to, I promise you it'll come back out again. Wow. Damn. Damn, Sagittarius. You're on the same team. Play like it. You think you have them all figured out, but you don't. Just say those 5 little words. Family shit is getting on your nerves, and keep that shit to yourself. So over here, secretly, you're bearing your soul, or you want to. But outwardly, you're like, oh, we're on the same team. I have this all figured out. No, you don't. Just say those 5 little words. And there's family shit getting on your nerves. And you're keeping that shit to yourself. I like being criticized, says no one ever. Oh, God. Alright. What's going to happen next? No wonder the distance is the beauty. You're going to go solo, Sagittarius. You're going to be by yourself, baby. Spirit's saying you're about to go solo. Right now, there's a need for some time and some distance. And the beauty is the distance. And fuck your job. Yes, work is important, but your partner is more important. So somebody's person works too much. And they're about to make some changes because they realize they've been living in toxicity and they're drifting. And there's going to be some distance here. But the distance is the beauty, is what Spirit is saying. And deal with your drama. Handle exes, old hurts, and unresolved shit. What are these 5 little words, Spirit? What is that about? Talk to me about those 5 little words from the universe, please. What would the 5 little words be about for the sign of Sagittarius? 5 little words, Spirit. What are those 5 little words? What am I going to do with you? Seriously? Wow. It's like, what in the hell am I going to do with you? I like it when you text me good morning. I like it when you text me good morning and thanks for being in my life. What am I going to do with you? I like it when you text me good morning and thanks for being in my life. That's the 5 little words. Thanks for being in my life. That's not 5 words, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, what am I going to do with you? Really, what am I going to do with you? I like it when you text me good morning and thanks for being in my life. That's what, I mean, it sounds like you have a friendship with somebody. Maybe. Alright, Spirit, what else do you want to do here? Because I don't really see that much to this. What kind of healing is needed for how this happened? What kind of healing is needed for how this happened? Sexual arts. So, somebody is maybe being celibate, or somebody may have been trying to control you with sex. Alright, what's being hidden? Or you might have been trying to control them. Oh, that came out with 4, y'all. That damn card jumped out so fast. Somebody's secretly selling out here. You've been bearing your soul. You've been doing things for people that you know were not your responsibility. You're realizing that now, like, this isn't my responsibility. Why am I taking on this burden that's not mine to carry? Alright, and what's being shown that needs healing, Spirit? That take off your mask card is determined to come out. There's a soulmate that needs healing. That's what's being shown. You need healing when it comes to this twin flame or this soulmate. Well, what's going to happen next, Spirit? Because I see they're going to go solo and fuck their job. Hopefully you're not going to quit your job. Somebody's just going to let go. Somebody's going to let go here. And you're going to have courage to change. It's like, if you're not happy, if you're not having peace, if your life is not what you want it to be, it's your responsibility, remember, to change it so you can have joy. So you're having to get honest about what would make you happy. And the distance between you and this person is the beauty of it all. Stop selling out secretly and bearing your soul to people who don't deserve it. Like, I think you're begging somebody maybe to be in your life, and it's like, they don't care. It's the soulmate. That's how it always is. I mean, you know what I'm saying. It can be that way. All right, let's see What's going on with this soulmate? Where is Sagittarius at with this soulmate, Spirit? Where is Sagittarius with the soulmate? Sagittarius, you're having understanding somehow. You're understanding this soulmate union and that you can't have this person right now because they need structure. They need to be reborn. Somebody needs to have a rebirth here. Alright, so you're getting understanding about the soulmate. Where is their person, Spirit, when it comes to this relationship? Show me what's going on with their person, please. They're going through the dark night of the soul and they've been unawakened. It's been a very dark time in their life and they're unawakened, Sagittarius. And they might be trying not to be scared. They might be a very strong person that pretends like everything's okay. But this has been dark for this person and they've been unawakened. Maybe you're the one who's afraid and that's why you're being given courage. Alright, what about understanding for Sagittarius? That spring, somebody wasn't talking to you in spring. They weren't talking to you and they weren't listening between spring and summer. It's like they tuned you out between spring and summer. They just tuned you out. Wow. How do they feel about this relationship in the summer? They feel like that this is going to ascend. The relationship is going to be ascending. You're going to overcome something. Maybe a third party. Oh, beautiful. I don't know what else to say. The end of a third party. That would be beautiful. That's always beautiful, right? I guess. Alright, what else do you want to say to Sagittarius about this situation? Let's find out. Let's find out the hidden truth and then we'll pull something. What's the hidden truth about how Sagittarius feels here, Spirit? I won't let you down. You won't let this person down. Alright, how does this person feel about Sagittarius? They don't want to know. They don't want to know. Okay, so you're like, I won't let you down. And they're like, I don't want to know. Oh, wow. How else do they feel besides they don't want to know? They said, I trusted you. I trusted you. And I don't want to know. Maybe this person is like, I won't let you down. And you're like, listen, I don't want to hear that shit no more. I've trusted you. And look, you've always let me down. Or you let me down a lot. And I need security. I need somebody that's going to be there for me. And that I'm going to know that they're in my corner. No matter what. Anything else Sagittarius secretly feels? Your energy is a little floppy. Will you ever make things right? Will you ever make things right? I know you don't feel the same. So there's this sense of a breakup when it comes to this soulmate. That's what I feel. And it could be a third party. Alright. Any messages out here for Sagittarius? Otto. Why did I say Otto? Otto might be a factor here. Interference. You have interference showing up. There's been interference here. Toxicity for one. And selling out. Bearing your soul. Going to any length to do whatever you have to do for this person. To keep them in your life, and you don't need to hold on to this toxic shit. If somebody's not in your life 100%, then get rid of them. It's just that simple. Yeah, this person really likes your breast, Sagittarius. Alright, what about interference, Spirit? Somebody needs to put away the computer. So somebody's computer is interfering, it looks like. Or whatever that means to you. There's interference. Put away the computer. Have integrity. Alright, anything else for Sagittarius, Spirit? Somebody's awakening. What are they awakening to, Spirit? Their abundance. You're awakening to your money. Awakening to not just money, it's everything. Abundance flowing to you now. An addiction. There may be an addiction. It's toxicity for some. It could be an addiction. Alright, let's look at your money and see what Spirit's up to when it comes to your money. Shut up. Alright, what's going on with Sagittarius' money, Holy Spirit? You might be an entertainer. Entertainer came out. Your charm and influence will help you get ahead. Musician, showgirl, or showman, dancer, host, or any type of entertainment. Or it could mean that your ego is leading you to discredit the options or ideas of others. You're entertaining something. What is Sagittarius entertaining, Spirit? That's a lot. That's a lot, and I'm not going to take it. What is Sagittarius entertaining? The office. So you might work in an office. Good luck and growth. That's what you're entertaining. Your office, luck, and growth. With juggling. You got that magician vibe going on. Alright, somebody's definitely a singer here. Somebody has a green, there's a lot of green showing up here, Sagittarius. Somebody has a green phone. Alright, clarify the luck. Look, you're going to have a beginning, Sagittarius. You're going to have a beginning. Something new is emerging or a new source of income. You're sleeping, enjoying the same old. This can also be about you're sleeping and enjoying the same old. You need a new beginning. You're going to get lucky when it comes to a beginning. Clarify the luck of the beginning. I'm having a hard time with the cards today. Clarify the luck of the beginning. Somebody might have on a red shirt and literally have a red bow in their hair to match it. That you're going to have a strategy. You might play chess. Somebody might play chess. You might be a feminine who plays chess. But you're going to have a new beginning and you're going to have a strategy. You're going to get lucky about a beginning and a strategy. It's going to prevent conflict, it looks like. Alright, what's going to be the outcome of this strategy? The rebel. Okay, what about the rebel? Somebody's being a rebellious person. The media is here. Change and investment. So, you're rebellious. You're going to be rebellious when it comes to media, change, and investment. Somebody understands that. There's a lot of butterflies here. Somebody has brown hair. I think you're gonna start investing in this media more. Clarify the outcome of the media investment. It has to do with your home, being a designer, and you being a phoenix rising. With exploring on the bottom of the deck. Clarify designer. It has to do with managing your money. Outcome of managing their money, Spirit. There's a risk involved here. You're going to have to take a risk. What's going to be the outcome? You're going to share. Clarify what you mean. Oh, you were sharing your money. You took a risk and shared your money and you had a loss. That's what happened here. Or be careful that you don't do that. Manage your money, Sagittarius. Be careful taking risks when it comes to sharing with others, because this could be a loss to you, okay? If you share too much. Somebody has red hair and a lot of tattoos, and this could have to do with your real estate. Managing your money, taking a risk, sharing, and loss. So there's something you can't share, it looks like, because of a risk. It was too risky to do this. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Anything else you want to tell Sagittarius? There's been some conflict, and you need to be careful with this. And it has something to do with the legal. There's something legal here. You're having a conflict, and you need to be careful. There's divine timing. Remember the timing? Clarify caution and conflict, Spirit, with legal. Clarify what all this means to Sagittarius. It has to do with charity. Social work, legal aid, human rights, advocacy work. The more you give of yourself, the more you'll nourish your soul. Donate to create positive energy around you. So somehow you're going to have maybe some help. You've got a conflict coming if you're not careful. You've got a conflict coming if you're not careful. You need to get grounded. Somebody could be looking towards a divorce here from what I'm looking at. Alright, outcome of this charity, Spirit. There you are showing up. You have somebody being unreliable. You need to be patient. So, thinking that this person is going to give you anything if you have to do this legal stuff is not a reliable way to think. I don't think this person is going to give you shit. You need to be real quiet about this and don't talk about it. Don't put it on your social media. Anytime you're going through something legal, like a divorce or something like that, stay off the computer. Put away the computer, okay? Don't put things on social media because they can use that stuff against you when you go to court. You need to be quiet. Lock your lips, Sagittarius. Lock your lips. All right, how are the angels helping Sagittarius? I think we've taken this as far as we need to. Sure. How are the angels helping Sagittarius? How are the angels helping Sagittarius? With harmony. Okay, what else? Prosperity, beautiful, and joy. Remember joy? Creative power on the bottom of the deck. Alright, what else? So you're calling in some prosperity, I see. You're going to have a partnership, and your sexuality is here with purity. You're trying, I think, to have this sexual arts to remain abstinent. Okay, you're going to somehow have a partnership. You have a guardian angel showing up. Anything else, Spirit? Purity can be about being clean from all things, like just trying to live a clean lifestyle. Blessings and creative power are here with freedom on the bottom of the deck. Somebody's about to have freedom. Alright, what spiritual gifts are operating here in this situation, Spirit? Somehow the clouds are here. I was looking at the clouds this morning and seeing little things in the cloud. The clouds are here and your loved ones in spirit. Alright, dragonflies are definitely significant. A baby in nature. Nature, Spirit wants you to remember to use nature to stay grounded. And you're going to have a baby. Somebody's going to have a baby. If this isn't a child, it could be your baby, or it could be a project you're working on that you're trying to grow a business or whatever you're trying to do. But for somebody, it's an actual child. And then we have infinity on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing go one more time. Sagittarius, baby, you're always juggling. Always juggling. Trying to do it all. And meditation. Spirit wants you to use meditation to connect with you. Alright, let's get you one of these and then we're going to get out of here. Because this has been a really simple reading, but I think it's probably been an important one for some of us. Alright, Spirit. Messages for Sagittarius. Whoa. Oh, I hate when I get so many. Amalthea. Warrior goddess. There's another one here. Oh, Spirit, I can't take this many cards. There's too many, Sagittarius. I'm going to put them all back. I don't want to spend all your time today reading. Spirit, if I may, please, give them back to me if you want to. But if I may, please have one of these. Sagittarius can only digest so much of my reading. Look, y'all. Spirit said, okay, you're just a divine badass. Let's just put it like it is. And then white sage, that keeps coming up for you, Sagittarius. All right, let's read them again, even though we've read them before. I see that you're transforming your life, and that's beautiful. The number 2 is here with the number 23. So 2 and 5 or 7. 7 could be significant. I have a 2 here, I have a 3 here. A lot of 2s and 3s. And then I turn to page 32, and I need to be on page 23. So you might have dyslexia also. I'm going to go to page 2 first. That's the first card we have. You may feel under pressure to conform, maybe to someone else's opinion or even of your own previous plans or ideas. Don't give your power to make choices away to another, whether that is the choice of what to believe or how to behave. Don't give away your power to the past if it's going to take you away from what you know is true now. Even if it seems to be more difficult in the short term, trust that living what you know is true and right for you is the only way that you can gain the happiness and fulfillment that you want and deserve. You are a beautiful divine rebel, a soul stirrer, one who rattles cages and rocks boats in the name of truth, love, and wisdom. You believe that we need to create a world that takes care of all beings. You won't be talked out of what you know is true deep in your soul. You refuse to be put down or manipulated by anyone. You won't let fear, yours or anyone else's, control you. You rebel against belief systems that would put doubt in your mind and fear in your heart. You are your own person, and you know that trying to fit in is only for those who are afraid to stand out. You don't insult yourself by trying to be anyone other than your true self. You know that you don't need to be like anyone else. You are amazing and valuable just as you are. You can inspire others to overcome their fears just by believing in the truth of your heart and going after what you want with passion and confidence. You are a badass in a good way. Time to shake what the Divine Mother gave you. Let your body move freely with joy and delight. As you shake, shimmy, strut, and spin, know that you are shaking off any negativity, jealousy, disappointment, or betrayal. You are clearing your energy, becoming fresh and ready to be you once again, completely, defiantly, and joyfully. And then number 23, White Sage, says this. It's safe to let things unfold as they will. You don't need to fix things nor try to force something to happen. The universe is already working things out for you. There's no need to question your vision or your intuition just because situations are working out differently to how you thought that they would. The universe is a little bent and certainly has a sense of humor, but ultimately it is kind and knows the best way to accomplish all that needs to happen. You are very much part of this. All things will come together in the correct way at the best time. Remember time? The universe has your back. Trust that you are being helped. So time is a factor in distance, and the beauty is the distance, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, sorry for the interruption. I get the feeling that you are a very busy, responsible person and that you do have a lot going on, because I have had constant interruptions for this video that really could have waited. And you may have things like that going on, and it's like, I just need a break from all this shit. But the distance is somehow the beauty. Okay? Alright, we're just going to leave it there. We'll get some dice. C-I-X-K-Y-Y-E. K-V-R-P-N-H-T. Whoops, R. P-H-J-P-D-Y. I'll go one more time. M-C-C-M-P-T-S. All right, trinkets, please, here for the sign of Sagittarius. I have a key. I have a B. Remember that legal situation? That always reminds me of that. I have two swans connected. I have a gasket. I have a flower. You might love flowers like I do. You have a Christmas tree, so something could be significant about Christmas for your situation. I have a marble, an eye for intuition and protection. Give a girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world. Marilyn Monroe. I have a fairy holding a baby. I have an EKG with a heart. I have an elephant, a star, an elephant, an Eiffel Tower, an elephant, a lot of elephants. And look, then I have a fox. Somehow foxes. Foxes can be about somebody being sneaky. They can also be about you taking care of yourself. And then I have a dragonfly. Alright, Spirit, what do you have out of this bowl? You might be encouraged right now to have some secrets. Alright, I love you to the moon and back. Live your dream. The heart in German. The Eiffel Tower. The maple leaf. The horse. I have all three of the I chains. You're going to definitely get an I chain message. An angel wing. I have two balls. An infinity sign. The middle headgear. A feather. Another horse. You might be from Kentucky. A crescent moon with a fairy. A lotus flower. A tramp stamp. That's what I call it. An infinity sign. A rocking horse for that baby. No matter where. And then I have my pirate. I always call it this cool ass girl with the bandana. I've always called it that, and I always will. All right, Sagittarius, you be blessed now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.